Because I'm playing golf at 1 in the Getstinger tournament down in Marlin with my posse, Todd Stither.
Saturday?
Saturday.
Well, let's see, what is Saturday? I hope you guys win. No, that is Saturday and Sunday. You
and you know, Pod, I would have played with you.
No,
this tournament isn't really, this is kind of a low ball.
Let's do this, man. We know when it's our time to play and when it's not my time to play. This is not my time to play.
If the word scramble fits in anywhere in the tournament,
I can play.
Me and you are in.
We're in.
If it says low ball,
I'm a better caddy on the low ball tournaments. I can see the ball. Well, speaking of ball, Wednesday night, I went and watched Baylor play, Baylor softball girls. And they lost to Oklahoma both games, had a doubleheader. But the reason I did that was one of the girls that I know, which is a good friend of mine, I played ball with her dad, Danny Vanetta, Jordan plays. And on Texas, on the University of Texas team, another girl whose dad plays with us, Ray, his daughter Reagan plays for Texas softball. And it's funny because I was just, seeing your kids grow up. I seen those kids grow up from when I played softball. I remember playing when Reagan and Jordan were out at the ballpark in first and second and third and fourth grade playing catch with them. I'm not a parent, but the feeling of seeing your child mature, even as yours, Marissa, coming a mom, and seeing how she's just transformed into taking care of that. Them two playing ball, where they're now in their own. I mean, you basically just got to go, all right, I'll be here when you need me, Christmas, thanks. What is that? I was just thinking when Jordan was playing the other day and Danny watching and, you with all the kids watching soccer, what is that feeling, like, I'm
going to tell you what it is. It's a feeling of helplessness. When they do great,
right, yeah.
That's my kid. When they do bad, it's still your kid, but you wish you could make that ball hit the bat or make that ball go in the goal.
Yeah.
It is 10 times worse than playing.
That was my next deal where to go. It is,
And Danny and Ray are as competitive as they come. So it's.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, and Penny and
Penny and Monica
and we went and watched Cody play football, and we went. We try to stay in our groups, the kids that we know, and watching the kids play, and Megan talking about running track next year. I'm like, the potential, the potential's there, but as a parent you go, okay, I'm not running this track meet, or I'm not playing this basketball game, or I'm not at that soccer game. Man, come on, do good. It's that, I just can remember my dad, when I would mess up, and not when I messed up, when I would get upset, and I would get mad, and I'd get flustered, and I was about to do something stupid, I would hear a whistle from the audience, from the stands, but he whistled like that. And that meant, calm down, just stop what you're doing and think before you do something stupid. And I never did anything stupid. I would hear, when I'd get fouled and get up on somebody like that, like I'm about to just punch you in the kidney, which I never did.
Well, my dad was a little different. I told my dad when I was a junior, I had won Syntex Newcomer of the Year in basketball. And my buddy hurt his collarbone and didn't get to play, and I went, you know what? I'm never going to go to college and play football.
Right.
I went, Dad, I don't want to play football. And you would have thought the world stopped turning. I thought he was going to beat me. I mean, but just the fact of his son playing football, it was
controversial.
I'm like, dude, you don't even make all the games.
You don't even know if I'm playing or not.
I mean, what's going on here?
Yeah. But you know what? Some parents are exactly like that.
But let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story. And I've told this story before.
Tell it.
I woke up and I went to the Waco soccer field to watch Colin play. I went to Stephenville, I went to Arlington, I went to Plano, I went to Arlington, and I caught my stepson's last game in Austin.
That's in one day.
That's
folks.
in one day. And I'm going to tell you why I did that. Bruce Folletti Eagles, Chilton Pirates, the highest scoring game in 1A history. It was 118 to 112 or something like that. I scored 42 points. I had called my dad. He said, I will be there. And he did not show up. And it was, I'll never be able to redo that.
Right. That's exactly right.
And dude, you missed it.
Yeah. It's that right there that you're not going to miss.
And it's not that I don't love my dad. You know how much I respected and loved him. But you know what? My stepdad was there.
Yeah.
And he was keeping misses and makes for the whole team on his little pad. Had a little black pad. He kept it all.
But
I got home, I went, I shot
But here's the deal. Just like Danny and Penny, just like Ray and Monica, just like you did with your kids, it's that thought of that's what you remember about them 42 points. You go, I scored 42 points, highest game. But the thing you remember most was, God,
he didn't show up.
You didn't show up. And you know that's a big deal. And you have done, I can't even count how many soccer games and all that. But just like Ray and Monica and Danny and Penny, and you know that is.
But I'm gonna tell you what, when it comes to kids, it's different.
Yeah.
It's just like Cody, Ray's son, going, man, we're playing football. Y'all come watch. Yeah, we sure will.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to let him down.
Yeah, that's
that we would be there. There's been kids that on other soccer teams, hey, come watch us play. I didn't want to go watch, but I knew what it meant to them.
That's exactly right.
So listen, there's a phone ringing.
Kid yelling out there.
Nobody's beating the kid. He's out there playing in the jumper. But there is a possibility that may not be happening in the near future. Because we, here in a little bit, are going to take us a trip.
At 10:30 this morning, we're going to go look at what could possibly be the new set and new offices for Red Sea Media Vision, and will also allow us to have more sets in here, which is really big, which means we can produce shows, you know, faster, bring people in, bring people out. But we're going to go do that now. But listen, everybody have a great, super great weekend. Stephanie will be back Monday. We're going to have a great weekend. Good job on being the Good Samaritan.
Well, I try.
Good job on just listening.
I try.
Maybe that'll pay off when me and you talk. We'll listen to each other.
Probably not. But moving on.
Until Monday, I am Russ. This is Chris, and we are out of here.